Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Children of Atom Settlers mod, which is being released by user Tenuvia. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, settlers of the Children of Atom, and they function just like any regular normal settler in any of your towns. And I quite like the whole idea behind this, as it gives you and your character a whole new way of role-playing the game, especially with Far Harbor if you do choose to help out the Children of Atom there, which is pretty darn cool. So let's take a look at what all exactly we do get here, starting with, of course, a prerequisite. You are going to need to have the Far Harbor DLC for this thing to function properly. Now, with that installed, you actually will get your settlers in a very interesting way through a light religion mechanic that's actually been added into this. Basically, you pray to a shrine and you may or may not get a new settler. And that shrine in question is, of course, built in the workshop mode, where you'll go ahead and find it under the resources category, and then in miscellaneous, where we have the Holy Servant Shrine. This is probably the key part of this whole thing, functioning somewhat similar to, say, the regular radio that you use to get settlers, but instead, you gotta pray at this one. Now, you can up the chance of getting a settler, though, if you have a Holy Alms box, which is another thing you can build here in the miscellaneous category, where you put radioactive items into it to gain more benevolence of Atom, which is a kind of cool. I very much do like that. And you can see here, they're not too difficult to make. The Holy Servant Shrine requiring 10 steel, 2 nuclear material, 1 cloth, 3 glass, and 2 bones. And then the Holy Alms box requiring 2 wood, 1 mini nuke, 2 screws, and 2 oil. So not too bad at all. And once you got them, you're well on your way to having your own settlement just entirely populated by Children of Atom, which is so fun. So let's take a look at how exactly this does work, and, well, it's pretty darn simple. You just need to go up to the shrine at any point, and as you can see, we get the interact option to pray to it. And you simply interact there and wait a few moments, and you'll get a UI to pop up, which should happen right about now. Perfect. And as you can see, Atom found our lack of devotion disturbing, so no servant was dispatched to our settlement. But if you have gained enough favor with Atom, well, you can see here in a video I shot earlier, you'll get a different thing saying, hey, yeah, you got it, and a servant is going to come, and they will just teleport directly to you nearby the shrine itself. So you don't gotta worry about going to find them or anything like that. They are just there. Now, to up your chances of getting a servant, well, as I mentioned, we do have the Alms box here, which is pretty cool. You want to add into this any sort of radioactive objects, whether they be fusion cells, fusion cores, mini nukes, nuclear material, just straight up anything along those lines. You're not going to want to put a ton in here, though, because it actually does have a limit. Basically, once it hits a value cost of 200, it cuts off. So you only want to put in like a couple of mini nukes or something along those lines to get a little bit more of Atom's devotion and benevolence for you, which is pretty cool. And once you do go to pray, it will actually eat up whatever has been put in to the Alms box. Now, here's a fun thing about the Alms box, though. I was wondering if I could game the system by having multiple boxes, as you can see here. No, they share the same inventory, as you can see here, so you could build 30 of them, and they're all gonna share the one singular mini nuke you pop in. So no need to build more than just these two things, 1 shrine, and 1 alms box. Now, there are a few other ways, though, to increase your likelihood, or rather your devotion to Atom, and one is to just in general help out the people of Atom. If you are over in Far Harbor, you can work with the Children of Atom there, become a Crusader or an Inquisitor. That's also going to raise the chance, and even praying during a blessed radstorm will help your likelihood of getting a servant, which is pretty darn cool. And these Children of Atom can be used for any normal thing, like I mentioned at the beginning, as a normal settler. We've got a farmer over here. I've got one person who is... oh boy, they've wandered off somewhere, but I do have a person working this salvage station. Where did they go? I don't know. This one here is actually working the defenses here, and generally do stand. And of course, I do have a merchant right here, which is pretty cool. Now, as for the audio you do get for them, all the various different Children of Atom audio has all been spliced together to actually give you more unique Atom settler responses to things, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And we also do have quite a large variety of Children of Atom we can get. Overall, there are 47 different female presets and 34 male presets that you could potentially get and then bring into your settlements, which is pretty darn cool. So you're not just gonna have the same couple Children of Atom in all of your different towns. So all in all, a pretty cool mod. I love the idea of, you know, if you do choose in Far Harbor to side more with the Children of Atom, for you to be able to go further with that and actually physically take over the whole island for the children. Set up all of your different settlements with your different Children of Atom settlers, and then spread the good word of Atom into the Commonwealth, or even, you know, over into Nuka World if you so desire. You just gotta pray, make sure you got the devotion you need, and you're good to go. But yeah, that's really all there is to talk about with this mod. It is a fun one, and I have very much enjoyed playing around with it. So if you'd like to take a look at this for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is it for this one today. Hopefully you have enjoyed. You come back for the next, when we'll be looking at yet another wonderful, hopefully, mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, well, have a good one.